everyone, it's Jean from the Inky Studio. Welcome, welcome. I'm so happy you could stop by for a few minutes. I'm going to be working on the Dee Dee Go 2021 TCTC challenge today, and I'm using one of her ideas in her episode 22, is it? I'll link down below the episode this comes from, and I do believe that this waterfall envelope ephemera is an idea that came from her. I'm pretty sure it was. It's a very clever one for sure. And I just found a really fun way to decorate it. I'm going to decorate it a little differently, and you'll see it's really, really pretty cool. Now, in case you did not have a chance to see how she put it together, she got two 10-inch videos. Now, you're going to have to forgive me. My voice is a little not very clear today. I happen to have had surgery this week, actually. Nothing, traumatic or life-threatening, but it has left, I think it's the intubation or whatever, it's left me with a sore throat, so I can't project very well. So you take two of these envelopes, and the first thing you're going to do is you are going to glue the flaps together here. And even though I know that they're glued, envelopes, sometimes they just don't glue all the way around, especially here on the ends. So you just do those two down like that. So these are business size envelopes, I guess you could call them, as well as number 10s. And there we go. Just get that nice and sealed. Now you're going to take and you're going to cut, trim off just a little bit from the edge, one of the edges, one of the long edges. And these are going to eventually form an additional pocket. Let me put them together. So I'm just using this little guy here. And we'll trim off a teeny bit. There we go. Now, when you put them together to make the fold, you want to make sure that this open part is matching on both. So these sides are together, right? Okay. Now you're going to come down. Well, actually, I'm going to do it this way. So I have the two open sides over here and over here. You're going to come down 2 inches approximately right in that area. So let me measure that really fast. Yep, that's 2 inches. So 2 inches right here. And now you're going to bring this part, this one here, this next, the top envelope, we're going to bring it within 2 inches again of that end. So you got 2 inches, you got 2 inches. And you're going to give it a good crease. And I should have my bone folder, but right now I'm going to use my fingernail. And then this here should come down as well. Alright, so here is your little fold. Now, it doesn't have to be 2 inches. As you can see, I'm not perfect. I could have measured it more perfectly, I guess. Probably should have came up a little further on that one, but it doesn't have to be a perfect fold. You just have sort of a waterfall effect here is what you have. Now this section here needs to be glued into there. So we're just going to put a little bit of glue at the top, at the back of the flap, and nestle it in there with that little top fold over part there. So now you have your waterfall, which is super, super fun. And then you've got like a pocket here, and you got a pocket here, and a big pocket here. So when you go to put it in, you get all those, and then you have journaling space inside these folds here. But now this is the fun part. This is what I ended up doing, and it is so cool, and you'll have to see how it gets revealed. So the first thing I did was I got plain paper, and this is the paper that you'll be writing on, so you don't want it to be too decorative. And I measured, you know, the width that I needed, which is about like, which is the a little over 4 inches. I think it was like 4 1/8 inch. All right, and you don't need to cover the top, but starting in the bottom, you're going to cut a piece. You'll stick it up here, and you'll cut a piece just below where that fold is, or where that the edge of that fold comes. You're just going to cut off a little bit, allowing like 1/4 of an inch. Alrighty. Okay, and then the next one, you're going to do the same. You're going to put it up there to the top, come down here, allow about 1/4 of an inch, and give it a cut. Oh, I need to change my blade. That's going to get glued in there. And then the last one will be the same way, so that you have a little bit left over on the bottom, like that. So the next thing we're going to do then, and I won't do that on camera, but you are going to glue these pieces in here and in here and in here. Alright, I have all my papers glued down on the insides there, and sometimes you have to go back in here and just sort of glue down some of these flaps that just don't get glued down by the manufacturer all the way. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got the flaps down. So there you go. And now these will be the writing spaces. But now this is the fun part. Choose a design that's about as large as your pocket or what Waterfall is. Choose a design that will, you know, go a little bit beyond and cut it down to the same width. So you want it to be almost the very exact same size as your Waterfall. And it works really great when there's one big design like this. And with botanicals, it's really nice because you don't have to worry about where you're going to be cutting it. But anyways, once you pick out your design, then you're going to glue just the first flap. Just the first one like that. And go to the edges. And come all the way around. And actually, see how much of that. Okay, this will be fine. So you're going to lay that design right there on top, like so. And then, I see I cut mine a little large there. I should have cut off more. Then I like to use something with precision cut. So I've got this one here that has a little metal band, so I can see exactly where to cut it off. But you can use scissors. It just depends. Just depends. So yeah, I made mine a little too big. That's okay. So there is that flip, and the next place you're going to glue is you are going to glue just right under the flip, under this first flap. You're just going to glue right under it, all the way around to an edge. You probably are seeing where this is going now. Really fun. I'll have to show you another one I made doing this that was really fun. So we're going to get into here and try to get that lined up perfectly there. A perfect lineup. All right. There we go. And then flip it up. see if I can do it straight with my, I don't know. I'm not going to do it with scissors. I don't feel steady today. Don't feel that steady. Okay. And again, I probably should have cut this a little closer to the exact width. But there you go with that. And that. You just keep doing the same thing all the way down. Really fun. It just gives this neat effect of that waterfall. There you go. Isn't that cool the way that's coming out? Oh yeah. So I'll just nope, I still don't feel confident. I know. I think I'm still a little weak. I think I underestimated the recovery time on this thing. I have been working in the Immigrant Story Journal, but I still have not finished. I was hoping to be finished by now, but some things just don't happen as we plan. I will give you a sneak peek of it when I get done here to show you that yes, I have been working on it. And just right up here like that. Oh, how fun, 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 fun. Oh yeah, this is very cool. I think I can cut this one here, okay. Yeah, the bottom's not so, just wanted to get the flaps perfect. Okay, there we go. Isn't this fun? So now you've got writing up here, got writing in here, you got writing in here, but when you're done, you have this really cool little waterfall puzzle like that. It kind of like all goes together. And of course, you've got your inside storage places here on the inside. And you can glue this in, and you can even probably make another pocket in here as well if you wanted to. But I thought that was such a fun pocket and such a fun way to do it. And here's one I made that I really love. Really love this one. Is this not the neatest thing? Right? Right? Well, you got this lady here, and she folds up. Oh, isn't that cool? So I didn't worry about doing anything on the upper flaps. You could cover those as well if you felt like you needed to. But I just love that look. So neat. Another thing you might want to consider doing too is making a little button that two buttons, and you put strings in between them, you know, to kind of keep this together a little bit more. But I really do like that. I think it was just fun. And I'll give you a sneak peek on the Immigrant Journey Story Journal. So I have been working, and look at, I put these little Mickey's cases in here, right? Yeah, yeah. So what I did here was I made some recipes in here. What I did was I made a, what I'm calling a jacket for the signatures to go into the journal. So I'll show you how I made those probably in the future. But yeah, I have been working on it, so we are getting closer and closer. I hope that this coming week it'll be all finished. So thank you so much for viewing, and I hope you can have fun with this and make up all kinds of little designs with this. So thanks so much for viewing. Please subscribe. Sorry. Please subscribe, and you can see how the story journal turns out. We'll talk to you later. Bye.